Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm sure Lois is happy this is on the table. Means I've made some progress. And we got the heat and bond. So I've got one side already gluey wooeyed with the fabric stabilizer, as well as the eyes, the iris, the pupils, and the 3 really wackadoodle eyebrows. So hello, hello. It's getting eyebrows. It's not getting plucked. They're getting them. And I've been really studying this, and I think I've got where I need to put them. And here I hope I don't mess it up for you. So, yes, happy first Saturday of May. Indeed, indeed. Hello, Bernadette. Hello, everybody. I think it was Josie. She said from JB, Montana. And then, of course, I got that song stuck in my head with, was it Glenn Campbell and Marie Osmond? Me in Montana. Yeah, that's a good song. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's looking great. Well, I have still to put it all down. Laura Lynn, sorry. What? Laura Lynn, sorry. What do you mean? What's going on? Sorry. Sorry, what? We could mess it up. There's no way. Well, I don't know. I was counting over sections to make sure I could place it right. I don't want to mess it up. I'm sitting in the car wash. Okay, well, that's good, I guess. Today was supposed to be a big party for my mom's 75th birthday, which is tomorrow. Yeah, Kelly and I, we share a lot of things in common. For one, this is well, you just celebrated 25. Pop and I celebrate 25. My mom also would have been 75, but on May 14th. So that's kind of weird. Our moms have birthdays really close together, and our anniversaries aren't very far from each other either, Kelly. So. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I just thought it was one of the things I noticed. I found it unique. We are sisters. We are so sisters. I don't know. Hello, Karen. Hello, Virginia. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Gwenny. Hello, Hand Tossed and Becky and Josie. I did see Josie up there. Hello, Josie. And who else was in the chat? I thought I saw Sonia. I'm not sure she's back. Like the eyebrow colors? Oh, that's good. Thank you, Lori. I had, you have to have a lot of fabric, right? So I thought we'd do a quick little review of how we got there. And if one of you or many of you or any of you wants to do exclamation Hoot, it will lead you to the free pattern, and you can make one for you too. So yeah, you could if you wanted to. Indeed. So the only thing I have pre-done here is added the yellow to the background fabric to make the part of the beak. That's the only thing I've done so far. I still have the stuff to peel and then stick down, and they say do the beak last, but I figured I could do that step and it would be okay. I still will do a stitch around on the yellow to the black, and as well as when doing the beak to stitch it around as well. I'll do that. So we are ready. Long arming my quarantine. Are we ready? Long arming my quarantine pieces. I'm ready. Send it up. I loved your post with the little girl dancing. It made my... Oh, Helly. Oh. Was it good? Oh, okay. Meet me in my chat. Dan Steele. Thank you. Dan Steele's and Marie Osmond. I knew it was Marie Osmond. I just couldn't remember. For some reason, I thought it was Glenn Campbell, not Dan Steele. There we go. Good job. Thank you. Thank you very much, Connie Jo. Oh, June, hello, Mary. Hello, Miss Helly, of course. And Janine. Miss Sass, and Robin, and Kathy. And there's a fly on the monitor. Oh, geez, really? Yeah, it's that season. Well, all right. So, like I said, exclamation Hoot should get you to the free pattern if you wanted it. Exclamation Hoot, and just to let you know, Mr. Clive came back. It says on the bag, until we meet again at the Rainbow Bridge. So. Still tough. That's okay. But yes, back to the pattern. There is a lot of paperwork that goes with this pattern, just so you knows. I think it was like 36 pages, which I didn't realize until I'd already committed we were going to do it. I didn't realize that many printouts. But you kind of have to have a little arts and crafts session with some tape and some scissors to put your templates together. And you do want to make sure, because these eyebrows are directional, you want to make sure you got one going this way and then one going this way. And of course, this was the biggest chunk of fabric, was the biggest eyebrow here. This template here is the background here. And then you have your other little eyebrows. And of course, this template was, you know, cut for the middle sections. There's lots here. And of course, there's the beak. So, and the iris, the pupil, and of course the eyeball. Those are also ones you're going to have to tape and put together. So be aware. It's an arts and crafts session as well as a quilt. Actually, I don't want it there. Ooh, oh, that's okay. I can just plop them down there. That way they're all together. All right. So beak last, and obviously these guys will be last. So you can see that. And then when we take these eyebrows off, okay, like I say, they've all been backed. They got their little, I just got to take the paper off and then stick it down, give it their seconds or whatever for putting it down. And then it'll be in place, and then we can stitch it. So, all right, so first we want to start off with the eyeballs, and it even says that in here. Hold on, where was it? Applique the eyes, then the eyebrows, and finally the nose. So we'll do the complete part of the eye, which is the eyeball, the iris, and the pupil, and then we'll go to add the eyebrows after that, okay? It is, Mary. It is. It's tough. Hello, Deanne from Arizona. Yes, who said hello when they came in, over 100 of us right now. Thank you very much for hanging out. Hello Sharon. Hello Connie. Hello Kelly. Miss Becky, of course, and Anne. Thank you. It is scary for the second time. Has this happened to him? What's going on? What did I miss? You said sorry at first, Anne. I'm sorry, and then I got distracted by shiny things. What did I miss? Hello, Jessica. I'm watching now. Good morning, Amy. Hello, Heather. Congratulations to your son, Heather. I saw his grad photo there from tech school. Good job. Hello, Rowena. Don't forget to thumbs up. Okay, thank you, Lois. Hubby was taken to hospital. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Anne. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh, what's going on? Hello, Tracy. Hello, Jackie. Hello, gang, she says. What's up, homies? Hello, Kathleen. Happy you're here. Hello, Cindy. Glad everybody's here. It's a beautiful day. It's actually not sunny. It's actually kind of cloudy, but tomorrow should be sunnier, and that's good because we're going to be out and puttering in the garden and clean up the yard. We got stuff to do. Indeed, indeed. Hello, Pat. Hello, hey. Hugs. Yes, exactly. Healing thoughts and hugs his way. I've been very busy. Finished my green-blue shawl. Knitted a baby shirt and hat. Finished 2 baby quilt tops, and now on to another crochet shawl. Baby bibs. Whoa, you be a busy girl. Busy. Indeed. His heart is racing, and they are trying to slow it down. Oh. I'm glad you're here too. Yes, thank you, Kathleen. Thank you for being here. Wow. Well, I hope they calm it down. like, yeah. I kind of felt that way Monday morning. It was a bit, it was weird. I never really kind of felt that way before. I got all clammy and felt like my heart was going to pound out of its chest. And even though Pop said it didn't feel like it was beating any faster, it certainly felt like it. It was kind of scary, actually. I didn't like it at all. Hello, Donna Faye. Able to get the nursery for the garden. Oh, very nice. Very nice, very nice. That's encouraging. That's very encouraging. Anxiety, yeah, I don't know what it was, Robin. Something set me off. I don't know. We were talking about it didn't seem really important at the time, but maybe clearly it was. Yeah. Didn't like it. Was not pleased with that at all. All right. Okay. And of course we have the paper on the back. Now I just want to make sure my eyeballs, which are the first to go down, are in the right spot before I glue them. Okay, and I'm going to go by the picture the best I can. And I had a, there we go. I have the big ruler to try and make them even. We want even eyeballs. And I'm sure Lois would like them so they weren't cross-eyed. And I think I had them pretty close. Let's do some little checking back on here where I had to go 1, 2, 3, 4 up on the side. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4 up on the side. Come down a little bit. And then from the center, it was down a smidgy this way. Put it on a straight line-ish here, or at least a somewhat of a sewn line. Okay. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got to come over just a bit, but not too much. Just nice. And that was, let's see, the top there, the top there. Okay. All right, I think we're all right. I think I'm going to put one in place, just pin it. It's kind of sad because you're covering up all your beautiful center. Like, hold on, let me lift it here so you can see. You're covering up that whole center piece. It's kind of like, I worked really hard to make that point. And now we just cover it up. Fine, be that way. All right, so I can peel the paper on this one side. Did you feel the same way, Lori? And now the glue is stuck to the back of my white. I'm going to again try and put it in the same spot I had it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure I got the little measurements here. I think we look pretty good there. And then we get to just press it into place, but I'm going to pin it until we get over there. All right, take that out of the way. You can reuse this paper for something else too, right? So, all right, now slowly and carefully slide over. And now it says to add a few more seconds of adhering time. So it was like 2 seconds for one side, and it says like 6 seconds for the other side. I guess to really make sure it's down. Okay, make sure we're still happy with the layout. And this is the one we peeled off. Okay. And that's just pinned over there. We can peel the paper afterwards. Okay. All right, ready to rock? Here we go. It's committed now. Hope you're okay with it, Lois. It was so fun. Sarah Day, the first bag winner of last week of the 12 hours, she popped over yesterday and picked up her bag. It was lovely to see her and meet her. And of course, she got a chance to meet Sophie, and actually, she got a chance to meet a few people. Pop, well, not that she, you know what I mean. It's nice to see them in person. And then a lady, friend of the family friend, her aunt. And that was her first quilt, the one I showed up on Long Arm Wednesday. So, okay, so that seems like I should have done some more seconds. I wasn't holding it for long enough. Hello, Miss Deborah. What's going on? I glued the edges and satin stitch applique. Yeah, I'm going to do a nice little applique stitch. Maybe not a satin stitch, but I'm just going to be like a little applique stitch. Yeah. This is going to hang up in Lois's studio. So if it was probably going to get used on a daily basis or something like that, I probably would do a really tight zigzag or satin stitch, as you say, Lori. So, yeah. Oh, there she is in the channel. There she is, Miss Sarah. I wasn't sure if you were there. I didn't see you pop in. I didn't see you pop in. All right, now let's shift things around so I can get the other eyeball in place. Okay. And then get it down, and then we'll do the iris and the pupil. Okay, I want to make sure we should be okay because I did pin, so I just need to unpin and paper it. Ellie, you're so funny. Hello, Nadine. What's going on? I'm trying to peel this off here, but I should really be watching what I'm doing and not watching the monitor. So, okay. Right. There. Now, get it back into place. Let's see the other one. We had it pretty good. Okay. Here, equal space over there. Space up over here. I think we are pretty bang on. Where's my ruler? There. Equal space over here. Scoot it. I think we're good. Da-da-da. I'm sorry? Oh, thank you. Was that the one? Or was there another one? Thanks, Betty. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, I think we're good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Just want to make sure those edges really get glued. Yeah, Sarah was busy making a bunch of masks too, but now she's going to do something for herself, so which is good. There's lots of people making masks. Uh-oh, neighbor in the chainsaw. This could be entertaining. All right, now, over there. So we can reuse those, no problem at all for the papers. We're using those. Now for the irises, I'm going to move it back over to the table so I can place the irises. I just find it easier for me to look at it so I can see the whole thing. You're still making masks, Gloria, yeah? Okay, now to get the irises in the right place. Okay, gives a chance for that to cool as well. Kind of want to scoot it up here, smidgy widgy, and allow enough white to be able to scoop around. I didn't want to make it look like it was an angry owl. Thought making it look like it was cross-eyed or looking this way, depending on how she wanted, where her door was, where it was going to hang. She could have him just looking at anybody come in the room. I'm watching you. And of course, this will get more heat once the blue gets on, and then once the pupil gets on, and then once the eyebrows get on. So I was like, do I want to stitch this first? I think I might want to stitch this down first, the white already, and then come and do the pupils just in case I end up coming up close and I don't want to stitch. Well, it's going to be hidden by the eyebrow anyways, but still, I think I like to stitch that down. So just to be on the safe side. So what's everybody else doing today? It's getting nice out here. We haven't had snow all week. Yeah, no angry owl. We don't want no angry owl. We can make him like he's had too many wobbly pops owl, but you know, no angry. With my luck, the eyes will follow me around the room. They're big enough. They could. What did it look like in the middle? What, the pupils? They'd be like, woo. All right, so I picked one of my little decorative sort of applique stitches. I'm just going to use gray. I'm going to start and stop where I know the other things are going to cover. And I'm just going to go all the way around. And for some reason, this camera over here bugged out just before the stream started. So I don't quite know exactly what's wrong with it, but this is doing a stitch on both sides on a little bit of an angle. Okay, and I think it looks really nice. So, and I think if we did them all the same way, and it's a nice good chunk of fabric on both sides, so hopefully it'll keep it all together. You just got to be a little slow and steady and keep the center of the foot where it's riding between the newly appliqued fabric and your background fabric. Yeah, we got some chrysanthemums coming from the Upper Credit Humane Society. They're dropping them off tomorrow. We bought some of them to help. They're doing a fundraiser, and of course that's where we adopted Mr. Clive to begin with. So we got some to help their fundraiser and honor Mr. Clive. So we'll have some chrysanthemums on the deck. That would be nice. '80s. Oh wow, geez, not that nice. I think it's supposed to be 11 or 12 today, and it might get 18 tomorrow. So you know that's like almost bikini weather here. IQ Quilt has mask dies? Do they? Really? Interesting. Good luck on Elastic, Betty. I don't know where I ordered mine. I'm still waiting. Pop found me some Gloria, but that was on Amazon, so I don't know. And I haven't found it yet either, though. And that was a while ago because we ordered the foam and the elastic, and then we got the interfacing just the other day. That's why I'm able to finish this owl the story stabilizer, the heat and bond, finish the owl quilt. So, because I didn't want to do it without having that extra security of having everything glued and then stitched down, sort of thing, right? Just that extra security, especially with working such big things. Innocent? I don't know about that. Well, I hope your husband ends up getting much, much better there, Anne. That's very scary. I can't wait to get this on the long arm and start quilting it up. It's going to look amazing. Amazing. eBay has elastic. I'll have to check that out. Oh, I don't know if they do. Oops. Don't be losing the eyeballs now. Good gravy. Over there. I ordered elastic yesterday because I don't think the other is coming from online fabric. I think they ripped me. Oh, that's sad, Betty. That's sad. I don't like it when we feel like we've been taken advantage of, even if it was just a, completely honest mistake. But, when you ask for gravy and get charged for the gravy and don't get the gravy, you get a little irritated, so. Okay, back to the top. Next. Thinking about how to quilt my... You are, Lori? Yeah, I thought maybe just doing the basic, especially when it comes to the feathery parts here, just doing like the little poppity poppity pop, the poppity poppity pop, like the jumping around, and then do something more, I don't know, I guess organic filler like up in here, like some swirls, and then maybe a couple of, mix and match. So really, it's just going to add a little depth and dimension to your project. So I think, I don't know, I think it'll be, that's what I was thinking. But once it gets on the long arm and you really start looking at it, other ideas kind of pop into mind too. So, just play by, Lois said, do what I want. So talked about little filler here and making it look nice and making sure we did enough on the eyebrow to stay down, but it didn't have to be like quilted to death. So, it could be just enough to keep her going. All right, I think this is at the top. Yes, it is. Okay, it's going to be hidden by the eyebrow. Starting to stop. Be doing Gudrun's quilt along. Oh yeah, that was one. I didn't get started on that one. I think my mind was occupied. And there were some beautiful quilt projects I did kind of want to get started on, but your heart's grieving. Exclamation Hoot, and you can have the project. There you go. It's free pattern. Go download it and go make one yourself. It wasn't too hard. I mean, Lori didn't have any issues with her 2 7/8, but I clearly did, so I don't know what the heck. You think it's similar? Oh, there we go. See? I still don't know why mine didn't turn out. Well, I mean, obviously it turned out, but I would have preferred it went smoother without any issues. That's for sure. Oh, my beak fell. Oh no, I lost my beak. And around and around and around we go. Sewing her eyeball on, don't you know? Oops, sorry, I have to go. Jeepers creepers. That's okay, Gita. Happy you're here. What's going on? You got little Abby with you today? Is your little co-pilot there? Co-pilot in trouble? Hello, Christina. Do you like what we did with the bags last weekend? I hope you did. We had fun. And Sarah really liked hers. I'm hoping Gwenny and Gloria like theirs as well. I'm still making progress on Shelly's. That was the last bag. I'm still making progress on that. Yes, yes. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good, good. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate your help and letting that come together for all those people, too. So, big hugs to Christina. And the one in May, at the end of the month, we will do the other bags as well. So, as well as, you know, other things. I think we said we were going to do the Pops Block of the Month that day, too. So, be prepared for the 12-hour at the end of May. Put 4 more bags together. And Pops Block of the Month. Any suggestions on what we could make? Because we've made cake, we've made cookies, we've made butter tarts, we've made brownies, we've made obviously crepes. Did I say crepes? I think I said cake. So crepes. What else? What else could we? Oh, you know, we made cheesecake. So what else? What else is some options that we can do for the 12 hours? Oh, we made mac and cheese. That's right. We made macaroni and cheese. We've done cranberry sauce. We've done lots and lots. So we need homemade bread. Oh, well, yeah, we have to go back and beat it up in between raisins and stuff. We could probably do that. Maybe cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls, raisins. Yeah. Or did I just ruin it for lots of people by saying raisins? Bread pudding. Oh, that would be good. I like that idea. I have some orphan blocks to make bags with. There you go. You read my mind, Heather. Shannon. What was it? What, in regards to what? Bread? Oh, bread. Oh. Okay. Yeah, cinnamon rolls. Oh, I love cinnamon rolls. Get all up in your face and stuff. Hello, Joe Marie. Hi, everyone. Sewing a quilt top together, hopefully to bring to Laura Lynn to do her magic. Oh, I have magic. Yes, I think cinnamon rolls would be pretty good with some butter cream icing, not a cream cheese icing. So yes, Miss Jo Marie's actually helped me out with a lot of fabric. You know, the hedgehog, the cutest little hedgehog flannel for the back I've used for a couple baby quilts. I just sent off another one as well for my neighbor Donna. She's going to be grandma for the first time. That was the rail fence on point. I put the hedgehogs on the back of that. So, and I've it's like done 2 baby quilts, 4 or 5 burp cloths, and I still have a bunch left. And then I've got gray with little red diamonds on it. So, green cheese, no green cheese. Cream cheese, no cream cheese, no cream cheese icing for the cinnamon rolls. All right, so here we go. We got some pupils going on, or not pupils. We got some eyeballs going on. Looks good, doesn't it? Take magic. Lots of points don't match. Oh, whoa. We'll make it look beautiful. Don't you worry, girl. We will. All right, let's turn this around and put our irises on. Okay, I want to get these kind of out of the way-ish. I will will have to try later on getting logged in and locked me. Oh, what locked you out, Connie? It was fun live stream last week. I really enjoyed it. Well, thank you, Anne. I had a lot of fun too. It went by really fast. I mean, for 12 hours, I really thought, but I was tired. I really was tired at the end of it. You can finish it, Kelly. I know you can. But I have to say, once the stream ended, I was feeling a little tired, so I literally went and had a shower, and I thought to myself, if I'm tired now, I should go and lay down. Other than that, I'm going to miss that tired and get a second wind, and then I'll be up until like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I literally went to go lay down, and I fell asleep. So I had a really good, the Sunday was really good. That's why we were out in the garden. I didn't feel drained or puttered out or anything, because I got a good night's sleep the night before and a good night's sleep that night. So yeah, we got a good portion of the gardens all cleaned out and plans in our head of what we want to do. So, oh my gosh, Christina, thank you so much. Holy moly, you're such a giver. Thank you, darling. Thank you so, so much. Wonderful. Thank you. So yeah, it was good. We had a really good time. We had a fun. Yeah, I was tired, but in the end I was yawning, and I didn't mean to yawn, but it's just because I got up early and I was excited. And I probably should have had a tea, maybe about 5 or 6 just before dinner or something like that, and that would have helped not be so be yawny in the end. And I didn't want to, so I didn't want to be yawny face. Chipper. Yeah, no, I felt we had a good time. Like I did. I know I had a good time. Okay, let's put our irises on. Okay. Here and here, and let's get our spot right on. We could probably peel these both and place them and put in a little pin because they're small enough. Come here, you. There we go. And we kind of want to go. It's a good thing when you stick it down, it's not permanent. You can kind of have a little bit of a chance to maneuver. I want to make sure there's enough to be seen, but also enough white to be seen as well for the eyeball. Okay, let's put a pin in because I have a feeling you're going to move. Oh, bye, Nadine. See ya. Sorry, I have to go. Be safe. Oh, you too. Take care. Big hugs, honey. Big hugs. Happy you were here for as long as you could be. Okay, again, you can always recycle those papers. I seriously need a haircut. I'm going to have a new hairstyle going on soon. I'm gonna have the shortest hair in the house because I'm just gonna take one of the boys' trimmers and just go crazy. Just go crazy. Just go nuts. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, how does it look like on your guys' screen? I think it looks okay. I just want to make sure, like, we're committed and we're happy with the look. I think we're okay. Just a little. There. Good. Looks good, yeah? Okay. Like, I've come so far, I really want to do my best. And this is for Lois, right? You know? I got to step it up, fellow quilter. Slide that under there. Move you back over there. Okay, now we're going to press the irises down, and then I'm going to change my thread to black and do the same stitch in black all the way around. And then we'll put the pupil on and stitch that with black as well, and then it's the eyebrows, okay? So we will get there. I I just move it over to the iron board and give those a press because I've already picked the paper off. I've never worked with such big, like applique pieces like this before. When I first saw it, I thought, oh, good gravy. Are you kidding me? Those are huge pieces. But I thought you didn't actually have to do parts of the quilt underneath, but yeah, you do. So it's, in a way, it's really awesome because it's got its own unique look, but in another way, you're covering lots of your beautiful work too. It's kind of like, oh, okay. Well, at least you knew it was there. I took a picture. Right. I did do it. It looks beautiful. Those centers were awesome. Put that back into place. There we go. Make sure it's stuck over down. Do. Okay, now let's stitch that down. Let's change our thread to black. Stitch those two down, and then we will, hold on, stay to the iron camera, and I just want to show Mr. Clive up better for everybody to see. Okay, if they can. I don't know if they can see that. Oh, sorry. There you go. Seem better? I think it's going to look really nice. I hope so. Isn't that cute? It's actually quite heavy. I'm surprised. When they handed me the bag yesterday, I was like, wow, it's like 11 pounds. No, but he's in there. He's in there. He's tucked in there somewhere. It's like a little piggy bank, but you know, with Mr. Clive. So, yeah, I just seemed the best to honor him. He was our little black cat, right? So why not? And it's beautiful. Munchkin really likes it. And I said, you can sit on your desk. And he said, well, that's where he's always wanted to be, but I never let him. And I said, that's the best part for him. So, yeah. No, it's good. It looks nice. And I'm glad we got it. So, it's from Pets Above was the place. And they were very nice. You see behind me watching? He is now. He is now. All right, I was going to change thread. That's what I was going to do. Okay, thanks, honey. Sorry. I just wanted to show him off, see a little bit better. His presence will always be here. Yep, always. And slowly we are healing. All right. Let's see if I can thread this without my old lady glasses, because I think I forgot them beside my other desk. Hold on. I did the other one earlier. No problem. Come on. There we go. Don't need no old lady glasses. Oh, I might still. Oops. What's the knot here? Whoa. That's what you get for being cheeky. That's what you get for being cheeky. I've often thought of, are you not afraid of pushing those urns down and break them? No, our Zebo, she sits in the urn on the shelf. Yeah, no, it's been 12 years. Yeah, 12 years. No, I don't think so. And I don't think Munchkin would knock it over either. So, I don't think so. If not, there's glue and a shop vac, I guess, or a vacuum. I agree, Kelly. He could have had his own camera, or his own little. Thank you, Lori. His own little section for himself. That's for sure. His own little channel. Mount a shelf behind me? No, Munchkin wants him in his space, and I totally understand. I have the little mug rug. I'll be happy with the mug rug. went under the foot here. There we go. All right, again, we're going to try and start and stop by putting the irises on where the eyebrows are going to come over. So any start and stop stitches, if they may not line up completely, will be hidden by another eyebrow. So, okay, so that was about midway here to point over. Okay, we're doing this in black. This is going to be time consuming, but we're going to get it done. We'll get it done. No worries, get it done. And of course, you can stitch faster if you want. I like just trying to make sure that I've got all the stitches nice and even by having the center of where my background fabric and then my fabric I'm stitching down. It's right in the middle of the foot. I'm trying to make sure that all those stitches are nice and even, going all the way around. So going a little slower is helpful to make sure that happens. And always, if you're going to start and stop, make sure you're starting and stopping with the needle down. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry the over-the-shoulder camera's not working. Sorry. Jeez, I got froggy. Froggies for the past, 2 weeks here. Oh. What happened? We got busted. We got busted. Oh no. What happened? Oh no. It was weird because it stopped all the way up here. Oh my god, autocorrect is just the death of me. Okay, what happened? Everybody's saying congratulations. Congratulations, what? What's happening? What's happening? Yes, it was great news. I'm very happy my great niece will have a sister. Oh, a new one in the family. A new one in the family. That's the best. A little one. Cute little itty bitty one. Freshly hatched. Fresh new to this world. So crazy. So crazy. Awesome. That is fantastic news. Good. Some good has to come out of this, you know. That's why I say in a few months, people are going to be popping them out. That's quite crazy. Get your baby patterns going on. I know. I'm sure not the only one to think that, you know. Take those two long threads and pop them in the garbage. We have 3 new babies this year, 2 girls, 1 boy. Wow, Sharon, that's a lot. It'll be fun to watch them grow up. Yeah, end of the year be busy. Be a lot of Christmas babies going on. Powell River? Not here. Nope. somewhat cloudy, but nice out. Like I say, it's probably about, I don't know, 12, 14 degrees maybe. Great day to be puttering out, raking in the yard, that's for sure. I'm gonna slowly work on the hill because it's all covered in crud, so I'll slowly try and tidy up the hill a little bit. Then I can try and toss down a little bit of soil and then try and get some sunflowers to grow. That's my whole idea. Oh, shoot. Dragging everything with me. I lost a pupil. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. It'll be all right. He wasn't feeling very well. He actually went to go lay down. So he just, yeah. Munchkin was there to take over if need be. But Pop was ready when we started, so. Okay. This is the top-ish. Turn this around this way. There we go. And of course, make sure you're not stitching under more than what you need to be. You know, don't have anything of the corners tucked under or something like that. Not hiding? No, he's not hiding. Have you all? No, why not us anyways, because we don't like, we're not showing any symptoms. Like, I mean, I've had a tickle in my throat or a little frog in my throat, but I just think that's because I've been, it's been like 5 weeks crying, 6 weeks crying. Lots of lumps in the throat. Sometimes it feels like you're trying to swallow barbed wire. It hurts. But yeah, nobody's got a fever. Nobody's got like a persistent dry cough or anything like that. I mean, so there's no reason to be. Oh, no, well. Well, he just wasn't. I don't know why he said he wasn't feeling very well. But he was up late last night too. I'm sure he didn't get a fantastic sleep either. So. Oh, yeah? Well, I hope he's okay there, Helly. Your son and his friend. So it doesn't bring anything back to you. Because I know your immune system's down, so. I think that's why they'll end up calling school until the end of June, is because, as much as the kids don't show or have the symptoms that someone older would have, it means they could still carry it to somebody, right? So. And that's the thing with kids. They want to hug and love grandma and grandpa and aunties and uncles and cousins, and someone in that bunch is immune system's down or has a immune deficiency disease of something of some sort. It doesn't take much, right? So, I don't know. Apparently they called the lockdown in Japan, and now there's a second big outburst of COVID. So I think they're calling it too soon, to tell you the truth. What have I missed? Internet is playing it. Well, hello, Steph. How you doing? We're just putting the eyeballs and the irises so far on the owl for this owl quilt. And if you didn't know about the free pattern, go !Hoot, and that will link you to the free pattern as well as give you a sound effect. I think it still should. And yeah, you could make one of these yourself. It does take quite a bit of material and quite a bit of heat and bond interfacing to get all these eyes, eyebrows, and everything else all down. But thankfully I was negative. Oh, wow. Severe allergies. Okay. Slight temperature? Oh. They should have heard back by now, Anne, if it was positive or not. Hubby had to pick me up off the floor a couple days ago. Oh, that's not good, Tracy. That's not good at all. Oh, I gotta pick up my pupil. Don't forget that. Here we go. Is it looking okay? Trying to make them as even as possible. How's it look on the screen there? Look like its big bright eyes is so happy to see you. Like, let's go play. All right, where's my pupil? There we go. Oh, and my beak. I lost my beak. That's for last anyways. And this one. These two. Oh, well, there we go. Move it off there. We're getting there. We're getting there. It would be a cute costume for Halloween. Yeah, you have to put it on a cardboard or something like that and walk around with little arms hanging out, little twigs or something. Excuse me. That's funny. Okay, now let's get our pupils in the right spot. Oh, gotta do it the other way. It looks exactly like that. Wants to play. Exactly. Big bright eyes, ready to party. Hey, bees. Rubbish internet connection for 3 weeks. Not good. Have to keep leaving. Aw, I'm sorry, Wendy. That can be very, very frustrating. I know. Very frustrating. All right, where's my paperwork? Make sure I got my pupils where they need to be. Okay. And hopefully there was enough contrast between the blue and the black for the pupil. I kind of want it centered right around so all the iris can be seen, or a good portion of the iris can be seen. It seems like it's pretty even on here. Let's try and do that. Like so. Oh, sorry, you were dizzy. That's not good. Come on, paper. There we go. Yeah, they pretty much need to go right in the center. Super idea. What the eyes could be velcroed and adjusted. That is funny. You could have it so it's staring at somebody who's in for class or something, or people coming through the door, or having a little one of those moments. That's funny. Actually, I was thinking the same thing, Helly. Was she had enough fluids into her? So there we go. Does that look okay? I think that looks all right. Can you see that ish? Before I press it. How do you prepare lunch for tomorrow? Oh, very nice, Margaret. What are we having? Asparagus, hollandaise sauce, potatoes, and we'll be right over. That's funny to be able to change the eyeballs or the pupils, because I think you just need to change the pupils, right? So looks pretty good, yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure they're equally loved all the way around. I thought maybe I should have taken a brighter color, but if I'd had that green, I would have. If I had enough of that, I would have. But so I grabbed a medium blue, not a little bit lighter than the dark blue on the quilt. So. And then Lois has to pick her binding. I'm kind of hoping she chooses this one, but that's up to her because it's one of the eyebrows. And then there's this one here too. So I'll put them up to the iron camera, and she'll have to pick her binding, which one of these that she likes. So I'm just going to go get myself something to drink. I'll be right back. I'm going to put you on mute for a moment. Don't go nowhere. Okay, should be all right. I think so. You put giant googly eyes on them. That's funny. All right, let's press these. Did she pick one? I don't know if she picked one. Let's press the pupils on. Sorry? Tan? Okay, the wood grain one. Yeah, I like that one too. I just think it kind of goes with it. You know what I mean? I'm glad you chose that one. Because I think I might do a thicker binding on it so it really kind of pops up. Maybe do like a 3.5 or something like that. Okay, ready? It's commitment, man, people. Gotta commit. Okay, tan for binding. Okay, cool. Let's cut that little wood grain. Like I said, it looks really nice, especially with an owl. All right, and then we'll stitch down with black again, because we want it all to stay, and we want it to look nice. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Actually, I can show people the binding once we're all, sorry, the backing once we're all done. So, Seeks and quiet and puts what back? What did you put back? There we go. Ah, looks so cute. Okay, let's stitch that down, and then we'll give a little looky-loo with some big eyes. What? There is a robot that roams the aisles at our local Walmart that has one giant Google eye. Too cute. Get it? Would look? Barn owl? Yep, I do. I think the big googly eye would be awesome, actually. That would be funny. So we gotta go here a little bit. So eyebrows cover. Do our best. Yeah, we're not back to school on Monday. We got notice just this last week. We won't be back until the 31st of May, maybe-ish. I don't know. We'll see. But so far, they're calling it to May 31st of school. So I can't honestly see them going to school for the month of July, like the 3 weeks of July. I'm sorry, June. Sorry, I'm jumping months here. 3 weeks of June before school would normally get out for summer break. So, or 4 weeks, sorry. But still, not with the risk so high still in lots of areas, right? Oh, Diane 57, happy you're here. What's going on? I thought I saw her. Did I see her? There she is. There. Hi, everyone, she says. There she goes. Better to see you with, my dear. Zippy guys. Get that song going on. I always feel like somebody's watching me. It's the owl on the wall. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. It's not a fantasy. Oh. Yeah, you're always watching. We're getting lower on the supplies of what we have to put down, so we're getting there. Who knew so much was involved in just getting some eyeballs down? So downhilly, you will have to baby blanket intertwined in your shawl. Yeah. It's a 2 for 1. It's a shawl. It's a baby blanket. It's a shawl. It's a baby blanket. Okay, one eye done. Call him Cotton Eye, One Eye Joe. Well, not like he only has one eye. All right, what do I do with the red snips? Feel like I'm losing my little mind. It's true, you'll find. Oh. That was the one I wanted to trim off. Now I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on. All right, now this is the top, right? We can go swing around this way. Make sure we're not stitching under anything we shouldn't. Needs a little dot for the shine for his eye. I actually thought of doing, you know how they do the, it looks like a, one side's rounded of a cube or like a square. So like, you know, a light reflection. I did think of that actually. I wasn't sure the thoughts of everybody else on the process, you know, because you would have that little bit of white. Oh, thread broke again. Doo-doo-doo. It's a brand new needle too. Bunch can even watch me change it because we were chatting. Hello, my quilting friend, she says. What's going on? Oh, hold on. I gotta get that up so I can see. Because right now I can't. And how's Miss Bernadette today? How's the weather, actually? I guess it's just getting to be nice here, so very excited by the weather change and beautiful things to come. So we had enough of the sad. We need some uplifting. Need some happy, growthy love stuff. And babies and marriages and everything else that's good to hear about, that's for sure. I'm a hugger too, and it was kind of really hard not to hug people when they're picking up their stuff this past couple weeks, and you know, because I don't want to hold on to it longer than I need to. And it was hard to make phone calls. It's still hard to make phone calls. It's hard to talk to people on the phone. I don't know why, it just is. So. But yeah, it's hard not to hug them too, right? So, because that was, you know, a hug is a greeting and a hug is a goodbye, so. Sorry if you're already mentioned it. What stitch are you using for that? Oh, it looks like a baseball stitch. Yeah, it looks like a bit of a blanket stitch that goes on both sides. I'll hold it up to the camera once you'll see it once we get the other eyebrows pressed in the iron camera. It's taking a little bit from each side, a little stitch on both. I like that one. I like the way it looks, and you can tell it's been appliqued. I mean, I could have kept it all to the inside, but I like it going from both. So, but that's me. And I'm trying to stop it and pivot when it's in the center, when it's in its center stitch. So. Okay. Oh, there's the snips. There we go. How's that looking so far? That's cute. Just need some eyebrows and a beak. Oh, what did I miss? We lost our little York. Oh, I hear ya. Lost our little sleep disturber. It's a hoot. We're getting there, that's for sure. Get the eyebrows done. Yeah, getting it done. All right. Oh yeah, there we go. That's super cute. Okay, now back to our brows. And we were gonna put, I think it's the green one first. Yeah, it's the green one first. Okay, let's get these even here. Okay. That's the swirl up on that side and the swirl up on that side. And now here's where the placement of where it sits in parts of the quilt really comes into play, because we want to make sure that it's all kind of getting its equal love where it needs to be. And of course, there's going to be a bigger eyebrow over most of all this anyway, so if it doesn't line up here, it doesn't matter because some of it's all covered. So we just want to make sure we got good placement for this. And I think that's there. You like the eyes now? They're really cute. They're getting there. Miss Sophie's good. I think she's sleeping beside Pop in her chair. Right? Yep. We were outside with Munchkin and just before lunch, and we're outside playing and having a good time. We're playing with a little penguin toy. She's still looking for Mr. Clive, though. I had to take the cat carrier and put it outside because every time she went to the back or to the door, she was she was sniffing like crazy thinking he was in there, and I'm like, he's not in there. I hate to say that to you, darling, but your little buddy's gone. Little partner in crime and snack store buddy was eating all the snacks he wants in heaven. Okay, now making sure it's sitting about where it should be on the last points here of the pattern, right? Because I can kind of line up everything else in between. You're going to find the dye in the stores. I think you can make your own, couldn't you? Take the paper here and here. Let's press those down. Stretch it out. Okay, I think we're good there. Right. And then we'll change back to gray thread to stitch the next two eyebrows, and then we'll go back to black for the last eyebrow. Or wing feather, eye feather, whatever they are called. Okay. Ooh, that light's bright. Light bright! Now let's the other one over. Make sure it's flipped up to where it needs to be. There. Oh, bye, Connie. See ya. Catch up later. Okay, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's going to be a beautiful weekend here, so hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoy your weekend wherever you may be. They're going to be few and far between this summer, so enjoy the beautiful ones. Yeah, Pop and I were going to try and have a big barbecue for our 25th, but that won't be happening. So I guess we'll have to do it for 26th or something. Oh, let's press this one out again. Kind of got wrinkled when I folded it over. Yeah, and then we'll stitch it down with gray thread. Okay, all right. All right. Switch the black out. There's the gray. Oh, thank you, Deanne. I appreciate that. It took a while. It took me like half a day to pick the colors and to. Because I thought I want it to look nice. I don't want it just to look like I threw up in my, fabric stash, and this is what I chose, right? I really want it to look nice. It's beautiful, isn't it, Gary? I think it's lovely. And it was nice to do a big critter too, like a big animal. Not necessarily like we made it a big animal, but between, the ending parts of it, yeah. Oops, don't forget to change out the bobbin. Don't forget to change out the bobbin. I think it's coming along pretty good there, Miss Krista. So far, so good. I can show you what we've got going on so far, and we're just going to stitch down the green eyebrows here. So we just started with the eyebrows. What do you think? Looks pretty good. And then we got the bigger ones that come down to cover anything we might have missed here. So, down a little bit. Sorry. There we go. Hopefully you can see that there. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's gonna look so beautiful. And of course I'm going to start where I know it's going to be covered by one of the other eyebrows, down over here. So just take our time, put her on down. Some areas it's a little thicker because it's got many layers of fabric, plus now a couple layers of bonded fabric. Excuse me. Appliquing around something is definitely a game of patience. Just got to keep focused on what you want it to do and making sure it's lining up the best you can. In no time at all, we'll have our little owl done. I'm so excited. Yeah, I know. Now it gets personality, right, Lena? And that's why I was like, we could have made him cross-eyed. We could have made him going this way. We could have made him going that way, or this and that, or, there's so many different ways you could have put your own little spin on it, right? There's so many different things you could add to it as well, right? give it that girly with, you know, grab a hot pink or a purple, slashes the eyebrow, like a little eye mask, eyeliner, or you know, sort of something. It could have been completely fun and exciting, right? Could have been completely fun and your own interpretation, or something unique for the person that's, you know, you're making it for. Congratulations, Cheryl! It's celebrating. Oh, I'm anniversary. I'm assuming it's anniversary. Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Hope you have a great day. Who's making dinner? Who's making dinner? Who's gonna be a chicken dinner winner? Nine and a half now, and has been healthy up till now. Are we talking about puppies? Oh, 5 rescue dogs. We've always rescued animals. We never went to any sort of puppy mill or anything like that. So we've always found one that needed a home and gave it one. And we were patient on finding the right one for us. So and when it's right, they work out just fine. You know, a lot of work on both parts of the animal as well as our part, because we got to get to know each other and we got to adapt. And you know, all of a sudden you're living with a roomie, and you know, it's like, whoa, okay, well, this one's messy and this one doesn't clean up after themselves, and you gotta adapt. Uh-oh, that's not good, Hully. That's not good. Well, hopefully they can have a remedy for that. Maybe it's just a diet change, or something to help break down the crystals that are forming. Like, there's got to be something, even holistic. Oh, oh, whew. Yeah, that's amazing. Happy anniversary. I'm still sewing with, okay. Because I swear I put a brand new bobbin in there. But I could just see me being air sewing right now. It could be cured after a month treatment. Oh, yeah? I don't think you missed anybody, Vicki. I think you said hi to everyone. We just say hi to everyone, 367 of us, then we're, you know, you're covering all the bases. We almost got one of the 3 sets of eyebrows done. We're working our way there. It's a lot of appliquing on top of appliquing, so you have to have a little bit of patience. And it did take quite a bit of heat and bond to do this owl eye. So I think it was 2 meters. I think it was approximately 2 meters of heat and bond. Which I got a big roll. Pop got me like 30 yards or something like that. So I said to him, you know what? I can always now be more open to using it for other projects. You know, because if I didn't have it, I would, you know, think, you know, I don't have that, so we won't do that project, sort of thing, right? But now that we do, we can do certain things. Hello, Linda. It is a beautiful day here too, and yours is in New York. There we go. After the second litter, Millie was spayed and then kept one of her sons from that litter and got him sipped. Oh, okay, hence yours. Okay. Hello. Miss Sonia, she's here. All right, now we got one eyebrow done. Uh-oh, did I? Oh, it is that one. Okay, I was like, wait a second. I can't see the stitches on this. It's because they're not there. Uh-oh, my thread came out. What? Whoa. It came unthreaded. I've come undone. Oh, that's okay. We got this. Got this through the eye of the needle. You haven't had enough tea or coffee unless you can thread it while the machine is running. Well, then I've never ever had enough because I could never thread it while it's running. That just sounds dangerous. Let me sew me up. We were lucky he was pre or bed, but not from it. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I think the only purebred we had, as in dog-wise, was the German Shepherd, and she was a purebred German Shepherd. So, because we rescued her from the German Shepherd Rescue of southeastern Pennsylvania, way back when. I remember my mom coming to visit, and we had an appointment to go meet our the one that was up for adoption. Obviously, her name was Ziba, and and my mom came with us because I said, "Are you sure? Like, this is a big, full-grown dog. Are you sure you want to come meet it with us?" And she said, "Yeah." So, and of course, we took her for a walk, and she chased squirrels. She didn't know how to walk on a lead or with a collar on or anything. So she was all over the place. And my mom looked at me. She's like, "Oh my gosh, she's wild." I said, "I know, but wait, I see potential in her. She could be a good family pet." So, and she was an awesome family pet. We used to call her Zebasaurus Rex. Yeah. She had a unique personality, that's for sure. But I said, after we didn't adopt her till she was 2.5, and it took a while for her to warm up to us completely. That she'd let me pet her, if she was sleeping, or you know what I mean? Because before, she'd just wake up with a start and just, not necessarily growl, but just be like prepared for battle. I'd be like, "Okay, nobody wants to hurt you here. I was just loving you. Just petting and loving you." I just want to love you. Just let us love you. I've returned from grocery shopping for the parents. Oh, such a good kid. You're a good kid, Allison. We've almost got the first set of eyebrows done. I'm just coming up around on the other side. And then we'll get the second one on. And then it's the third, and then that's it. That'll be awesome. But the last one is very big, so. Oh. Oops. It's a good thing I don't need that right away. I can get it later. Oh, thanks, honey. I think one of my eyebrows fell down too. My big blue eyebrow. Oh, thanks, honey. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, technical team. He's a keeper. Paper piecing Burmese mountain dog face. Oh, that should be good. That should be good. If you need any paper piecing tips, ask Heather. She's like the queen. Though I think it just really takes a matter of practice, and making sure you have a big enough piece. Don't be stingy on your fabric to cover. Almost there. I know it's a game of applique patience. Drive by and visit the mom and wave and honk. We'll give her a wave and a honk for us too, Lena. Hope she's doing okay. Giving love to all the mamas out there. Yeah, I believe it's going to be Mother's Day next week, next Saturday, next Sunday. Sorry, next Sunday's Mother's Day. Here in North America. So obviously the UK had theirs in March already. So I believe, right? You guys had yours in March. Your Mother's Day was in March. But I think Father's Day is the same, isn't it? It's in July, or is it June for you guys? No, it's June. It's June here too. Sorry, it's June. It goes Mother's Day, Father's Day. That's right. Sorry. But I think you guys are still the same for Father's Day, aren't you, in June? No, I thought so. And next Sunday as well. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I didn't realize we shared the same. Thank you, you Annie Moose. You Annie Moose. Appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. That's cute. All right, almost done this one. Then we get to put our brown one down, which is the wood grainy bit. Okay. Snips. Not that anybody's ever going to see this, but, you know, we don't want that long a thread hanging out in there. Okay. Let's take a little looky-loo. I'm just using a regular thread, Diane Wilson, just a regular thread. Just a regular piecing thread. Okay. And now we're going to put our other eyebrows on, our brown ones, our brown brows. Where's my picture? I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. It's looking cute. It's looking really cute. I'm really pleased with it. I was very nervous. I was very, very nervous. Okay, that goes, that one there. Okay. And this one here. Okay. And then this one goes down here and comes out just a little bit. Okay, and now we're going to put a little pin in there and hold it. The color you chose really makes a difference. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. I want to make them so they stand out, but not overpower the quilt. That was kind of hard of what fabric to pick for the eyebrows. How did you choose yours, Lori, if you're still in the chat? Did you do the same kind of mental process? I don't want it to be too bright, but just bright enough, and I didn't want it to overpower anything, but still look nice. So, hello, Uta. How you doing? Good evening to you. Good evening, good evening. We're working on our owlkin. Or something like that. Come here, you. Trying to peel my paper off. There we go. Okay. Now put it down here where it's supposed to be. Got just enough of a gap to go around. All right, let's put the second set of eyebrows on. Give it a little press. LL Hope Munchkin's going to do something nice for you for Mother's Day. Oh, I don't know, Paula. He knows I'd like breakfast, and that's pretty much all I ever ask, because, you know, it's not really in his time zone, so I figured that in itself is a miracle, so I'll take anything. Just not cereal in a bowl. I'm not a big cereal person. I like hot cereal. I like you know, apples and cinnamon oatmeal, and I like Red River cereal. And my mom was a big fan of cream of wheats. I never really liked cream of wheats. I'm not saying I didn't really like it. I mean, it wasn't my favorite. I liked Red River cereal. Red River cereal is my favorite for hot cereals. But yeah, I'm more like, and I'm not really a toast person. I have to have, like, it has to be like Cheese Whiz that I can have with my toast, because, you know, usually the boys have peanut butter, and I can't have peanut butter. So, and then when they eat my Cheese Whiz, I get all uppity. Just ask. Because I do. Like, you could have had peanut butter, but no, you chose to eat my Cheese Whiz. Yeah, so we all have our moments. Red River cereal. It's got like all sorts of whole flaxseed and greens and yeah. It's if you look it up, Red River cereal. It's you boil it in water for like 20 minutes and it thickens up, and you can put a little bit once you put the pasty bits in your bowl. You can oops, let's put that a little bit. Add a little bit of milk to the outside edge and sometimes a little bit of brown sugar on top, or some people put like a dollop of jam or a little bit of maple syrup or something. So, or fresh fruit. I've had it with milk and fresh fruit. So, it's really good actually. I really like it. You've never heard of it? Maybe Pop can put a link. Omelets are, see, and I don't like omelets because I find, well, I don't mind cooking them myself, but for order out, no, because they don't do it right. they leave things jiggly in there, and I don't like it. All right, oh, yeah, let's stitch this down first, and then I'll show it. But it's looking good, isn't it? There we go, Red River cereal. Click on that. That's usually my favorite hot cereal for the wintertime. Actually, really any time. Trust me. My dad talks about eating Red River cereal when he was a kid. I love it. It's still my favorite. We have some in the cupboard. I can go grab the box. Kinda, but it's got more grains of all sorts of different types, not just the cream of wheat. It's got flax and I'm trying to think of what else it has in there, and I'm just drawing a blank, but definitely flaxseed for sure. Cracked wheat, rye, brown, there we go. See, yeah, cracked wheat, rye, all sorts of good stuff. All right, let's stitch this one down. And I know I probably don't have to stitch this. I could just leave it and then press over and then stitch around with the bigger eyebrow. But, you know, if you're going to do it, let's do it so it's right. Make sure it's all done. And just be patient, because it does take time. So, just, like I said, appliquing is a game of patience. Normally we're like Leadfoot Larry, pedal to the metal, zipping through fabric like crazy. Now we're like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Why is it so slow? But it's not. It's doing its job, and it needs to do it at a slower pace. So good job, Jamie. Good job. Your dad grew up in Winnipeg for the... Oh, I grew up in... Well, I spent the first 5 years of my life in Portage. Winnipeg and Portage. I was born in Portage. Portage the Prairie. Manitoba. Yeah. That's where I was born. My mom was born there too, and out of all my siblings, I was the only one born in the same village, or yeah, I guess it was, the same village as she was. The rest were Winnipeg. So, they were Winnipeg babies. I know, right? I tell you, that's what I thought was really kind of funny. We were married the same year. Our moms were born in the same year. Like yours is turning 75. Mine would have made it to 75 and, you know, in less than 2 weeks. So, I mean, it's crazy. There's a lot of things we have in common, and we never even grew up together, Kelly. English only, please. Thanks. Hello, Miss Donna Wood. How's it going? Allergic to rye? Oh, that's not good. There's rye's in a lot of things, like crackers, some crackers. I guess it depends on the whole wheat or a whole grain breads. Geez, you have to watch out for all the pastas and like, you know, and pizza dishes, all that sort of fun stuff. Yeah. Wow. That's got to be a pain in the butt. I can tell you nuts and bell peppers certainly are. Yeah, no, it's a good series. I like it. It's one of my favorites. It's a good go-to. The boys don't like it, though. I'm the only one. So if I make it for me. But I'll make enough that I can just nuke a bowl the next morning real quick. And that's breakfast for me. So I try to make 2 breakfasts at once when I'm making that. Like I said, I don't mind. I like putting fresh fruit in it. I like putting the milk around the outside. So I'm a Canadian citizen born in Montreal. My folks came to U.S. when I was 2. Oh, so you're a dual citizen there, Lori. Interesting. Sorry, I only speak Australian. I can't understand you with your accent, Sassalette. You're going to have to talk slower. I'm a little slow that way. Hello, Gwen Wilson. Happy you're here. I am well, Uta. I hope you are too. The boys are fine. Munchkin's still schooling from home. Pop's still working from home. And of course, this is where I hang my hat anyway. So the only thing I'm not doing is crossing guard. And it doesn't look like we'll be doing that until the end of the month, possibly. At this point in time, it is May 31st that the schools will be back open here. But I honestly, I think they're going to change it before that ends up happening. So, but that's the thought on the matter at the moment. So I know lots of places, especially in the States, have called it till September. So. Hi everyone from the UK. Hello, Miss Karen. How's the weather for you? We're sewing on our eyebrows to our beautiful owl project here. And as soon as I get, is it this one and the next one? Or did I get the next one done already? Oh yeah, this one and the next one. Okay, I'm almost there. I can show you, and then we only have one more set of eyebrows to go. And it's coming along nicely. I was very nervous by this for some reason because I've never appliqued anything so big or large in my life. So I was really happy to have the heat and bond to keep it in place. So it wasn't doing any shifty moo-moos as I was going around, and I didn't end up with one really wackadoodle eyebrow, or so my eye was off or something like that. So I'm very happy for definitely the double heat and bond. July for the new school year? Really? Wow. Interesting. Okay, all right, under. Get under. Make sure you're not sewing any more than what you need to be sewing. Okay. Hello from Trinidad. Hello, Aretha. Happy you're here. What's going on? Cheers to you. I'm sewing on some eyebrows because we're putting this together. That's what we're putting together. Isn't that pretty? 427. Wow, that beat last week's numbers in the 12 hours. What? 429. All righty, I like this. Bring it on, peoples. I like having 429 people. Hello, Remy. Thank you. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Bring it on down. Sewing an eyebrow. Taking our time. That's wonderful. Oh, wow, I can't believe it. I just have 429. Awesome. Look at those numbers. Awesome. Hit the subscribe button. Awesome. South Carolina. Need to come up with a song for the stitching mode. It's got a good beat, don't you know? I know, 429 it went up there. I saw there, Helly, 429. Yeah, hit the like, please. Hit the like button. Hello, Martina from Germany. Hello, guten Abend. Happy you're here. Hope that means good day, not just good morning. I always get that messed up. I'm sorry. Why don't you say hello and good day? 433. Well, I like your number, Pat. Let's go with that one. I like Pat's number. Oh, we're almost there. Oh, it looks so good. I'm so pleased with this. I hope Lois is too. Because I really want to do such a really good job for her. This is such a beautiful project. I really like the colors I picked, that they came together, and they came together so nicely. That I was really happy with. And the fact to pop a little color here and a little pop of color there that kind of picks up another color, like the dark blue from this gold with the blues and the greens and stuff. Yeah, it's just really, really nice. Oh, thank you. I wasn't sure if you were still around. I'm really having just such a good time. And it was such a fun project to do. And definitely a learning curve. Yes, without a doubt, a learning curve. And it was working for more than it was just for me, and that's okay. I'm all right with that. Sometimes life is like that. But we figured it out, and it looks really good. So, yeah, and then I have the beak. The beak is the last thing to put on. And I think it looks really cute with the eyes, because it doesn't really look anything except for like an Ewok or a gremlin at this point without the beak. You know, it really needs the beak to really kind of make it look like an owl. Maybe once we have the second eyebrow on. I can't wait to show you guys. And then we'll place the third set of eyebrows and go from there. Go to bed? All right, yay! I did it right. I said something right in a different language. I'm so excited right now. Look at me, I'm learning. I'm getting educated. I bought a disappearing hourglass pattern from Missouri Star Company, MSC. What's MSC? I'm assuming disappearing hourglass pattern. How much was the pattern? Disappearing. I know disappearing 9 patch, but not disappearing hourglass. That's interesting. I like to see what that looks like, actually. Almost to the end. Now this is not absolutely 100% necessary because this is like glued on both sides. But it did say for stitching because it was light. If you wanted it so you didn't have to stitch, you'd have to go buy the medium weight to this stuff. Okay, all right, here, let's take a look. Here's our two eyebrows in her eyes. All's looking good. I hope so. Those are cute. Looks like it just needs a big old hug. I just need a hug. Super cute. All right, okay, last eyebrow, and then this is the big one. This is the big one. So we're gonna have to seriously make sure we got our placements correct. It does this little scoop down right towards the beaky bit. I think we're gonna do one at a time here. Gonna make sure I get the one in its spot first, okay? It's looking really good. I'm happy with it. All right, okay. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here. See, and that's what I was saying about where to start and stop. I was starting to stop and right here on my project, because I knew this one was going to cover any of those wackadoodle crazy sort of stitches going on. Okay. And of course it covers a little bit of the pupil, covers a little bit of the iris, and of course a bit of the eyeball, and comes all the way out. I know I don't really want it angry looking, but it shouldn't be angry. I don't think. Once I get when I get the placement done, I don't think he looks cute. I don't think he looks angry. I think he's having a bad hair day, but there we go. I think that's a good spot for that. Let's peel the paper and I'll put a few pins in. Okay. It's back where it was supposed to be, just in the center. Have this come up just enough. Okay, let's put a few pins in to hold it in place. Yeah, yeah. Don't I know it? As Pop, I'm pretty scary. If I go to bed with wet hair, it is crazy the next day. Especially now that it's longer, right? It's getting so long. It's long in the tooth. Like a saber-toothed tiger. Get long in the tooth. Okay. Let's make sure. Take a step back. Take a look at this. Make sure I'm happy. Seems pretty good to me. Okay, let's press this one, and we'll have to switch back to black thread to finish this these two eyebrows off. Angry eyebrows. They're intensely looking at you. Yeah, I'll do one at a time. I'll applique one, and then applique the other. Move this out of the way. There's enough space to start in here somewhere. Okay, hold on. Stretch this out. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give it a few seconds onto all the sides. Oops. This up a smidge. Get the last part there. Right to the center. Very nice. Good job. Good jobbins. I think I knew what I was doing. Oh, so cute. Oh my God, such personality. Really, a couple little eyebrows. And you got this really awesome little personality going on. But those are 2. Okay. See, this is the one eyebrow look. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Option was also to be the binding too. The one eyebrow look. You only get one eyebrow. All right, let's place the other one. And then we'll press it down and then we'll applique them both. Well, I was trying to pick something I had enough of, definitely, in the quilt shop here that would be enough to be able to do it. Because it was such big pieces. You have to make 2 of them, right? So that was a bit it was like, ooh, I need to make sure I got enough. And I wasn't sure if the checkered would pass or fail it, but when I held it up to it, I'm like, I kind of like it. I don't know if anybody else is gonna like it, but I kind of like it. So that's how they ended up being the material. it was also the sashing for the in between the quilt as you go for the Christmas project. So, all right, let's make sure our eyebrows are looking correctamundo. Let's come up a smidge. There we go. And it seems like when you put the eyes and the eyebrows on, you're covering half your project, but it really just adds to the project. Oh, I had the papers. Huh? I was just going to do that. I just remembered. As soon as I heard it crinkle, I was like, oops, the paper. So that was my bad. My bad. I've moved it actually over to the table so I can fix it better. I did. I left the paper on. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jumping the gun. I heard it crinkle, and I was like, whoops. I left the paper on. Whoops. Can't do that or it's not going to work. Come on. I had it in my hand. Come here. Come here. There we go. We got it. We got it, Gwenny. We got it. I did forget. I got so excited about my placement and everything. Small things amuse small minds. I was happy with my placement. I should have realized that when I was pinning it down, that I'm like, I can hear paper. Duh. Silly. Silly Manelli. It's okay. We got it. We got it. We're working it. We got this. Why don't you need to glue it? Yeah. Stay where I tell you to. Doesn't want to. This, get down here. Ow. And right down to the other tip. Perfect. Out to the next. All right, just have to applique that down. And then the beak. Because then we can beak off. We got a beak. We can be beaking. All right, so this is what it looks like without the applique of the eyebrow, the last eyebrow. Hopefully it doesn't look angry. It shouldn't look angry. It's an inquisitive. All right, let's stitch those down. Change the black. Yeah, and then just the beak. And we're good after the beak. Sorry, but it does. It kind of. I'm following the directions. I don't want it to look angry. It's the judgmental owl. We are here to be judged by the owl. We will be found worthy or not worthy. He's thinking really hard. Yeah, exactly. Which one of you is going to be dinner? No, I'm kidding. He is thinking really hard. It's a wise, wise owl. Oh, come on, you. Thought I had it. Come on, thread. There we go. Ha ha ha. Thinking. Okay, there we go. I'll take that, Becky. Okay, so now this is pretty much all the stitches are going to be seen on this one. So just start and stop in like a, you know, a spot where it's not so noticeable, right? Pick a darker fabric. I think I'll start right here and just applique down. That's going to take some time because this is big. I don't want to go too fast because I don't want it to confuse the machine. You just have to have a game of patience. Yeah, lots of people, or not lots, but a few people were trying to, is it a pin or a thread that's just above his eye? Probably just a thread. Probably just, I'll tidy it up. I forgot where I was going. What I was talking about, shiny object. Makes me think of the owl in the book, Mrs. Frisbee, and the rats of Nim. You're not alone. We're all here with you. We're all here. No feeling alone. So what was some of the suggestions for the next 12-hour live stream? Baking or cooking? Did we have suggestions and I missed them? Anybody type anything? Because we need to make something. We like a little cooking in the kitchen. And the crepes were delicious. We gobbled those up fast. And then I made the rest of the batter for Monday breakfast and Tuesday breakfast. So, of the batter that I made. So that was lots of crepes. A Canadian dish? What are you gonna make poutine? Fresh fries with gravy and cheese curds? Maybe? Pot of oil and fry it up. Oh, bread. Bread was a suggestion. That's right. Oh, we've done butter tarts there, Pauline. That was one of our very first family live streams. It was a Christmas Eve of 17. Christmas Eve of 17. I think so. And we made butter tarts. We did live pastry and everything, pastry and the innards, and baked it, and oh yeah, cinnamon rolls. All right, sorry, pot stickers. Ooh, that sounds good, Teresa. Fries and cheese curd. Well, we might have to make two things now. That's right, cinnamon rolls. I forgot what we were talking about. We do. Tamale pie. Munchkin wanted to try and make burritos the other day. Burritos? Yeah, burritos. And but he wanted them fried, like fried burritos. And I said, well, you're gonna have to make the tortilla dough first, and then, you know, because I don't like the store-bought tortilla dough. I'm sorry, or the little whatever they are. They're yucky. They taste like cardboard. So I'd rather make our own or do without. So I said, well, first you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to make some tortilla dough, and then we'll have to, make the ground beef and fried beans and mix it in, and then roll it up really tight, and then seal it and put it in oil. I could just tell it was like a little, maybe too much work involved. But instead we had nachos, we got like a big bag of Tostita restaurant style chips, big triangle chips. Put it on a tray, tossed the cheese and meat on top of that, tossed it in the oven so it all melted good, and then filled it up with lettuce and tomato and sour cream for Munchkin and I. That was the dinner the other night instead of the deep fried burritos. Sugar pie? I've never had sugar pie. Sugar pie is Canadian? Is it? Oh. Yeah, we'd actually have to get some real cheese curds too, not like just mozzarella cheese or anything like that. We have to go get some serious cheese curds. Yeah, cut the French fries, make the French fries. So we're going around. What time are we at? Just over 2 hours? Okay. Make sure I'm not sewing any more than what I need to sew. Okay. And I'm just stitching around the whole big edge of that big eyebrow. The big checkered eyebrow. And then we got the beak to put on. That won't take very long at all. The biggest part was definitely the eyebrows. Now you're hungry? I had to cut up tortillas and make chips. If you cut up the corn like you were cutting a pizza, do like that, and then you just pop them in a hot oil for literally, it's only seconds. You want to get like a wire basket to scoop them up immediately, and then toss them on a little paper towel to soak up any extra oil, and they're done. Yeah, it does not take long at all. I know we've done that before with corn tortillas. Yeah, we kind of like having like open faced nachos like that, and then you can kind of pile whatever it is you want, like avocado, tomatoes, lettuce. You want olives or anchovies or whatever else. Top that on top. Pop some pineapple. Clean out the fridge. Anything's good on a taco chip. Cheese, yeah, exactly, cheese. And it was spicy meat, spicy taco meat that we used as well, so. And I fried up some onions and some celery first, and then put the ground beef in there, and browned up the ground beef, and then drained that, and then add the seasoning, and then from that it bubbled away to a nice little gooey concoction, and then on top of the tortilla chips it went and into the oven with the cheese. It was delicious. And everybody had their fill, and there was enough for us to have all snacks the next day with what was left over, so, I mean, it's very delicious. I have to say, this Heat and Bond stuff really sticks. It really sticks. And I'm not having any issue with my needle going through or feeling any stickiness or any like adhesive resistance that sometimes you normally would feel. So, Martin, yeah, Munchkin's Cheese Club. Team Cheese! It was so funny. You guys were funny. Team Cheese last week. You're only sewing what you need to sew, not anything extra. Yeah, me too. I'm a food lover, clearly. I'm a connoisseur of the foods. Okay, almost back where we started. I started in the dark blue fabric, so you wouldn't see me starting and stopping, hopefully, with the stitching. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me, burping. Let's trim this. Anything else? Nope. All right, once more round with the other one. Deep cheese. I said to him after the sour cream from the other night, I go, I think you have a dairy problem. Because the sour cream disappeared too. All right, last eyebrow. I am not into spice. I live fine with only salt and pepper. Yeah, I like salt and pepper too. Salt and pepper, like on my eggs and on my steak, on my chicken wings, baked potato, a little butter, salt, pepper. Yum, yum, yum. We're having mango chicken for dinner with some rice. I'm going to start that as soon as the stream is ended. I'm going to chop it up and fry it up and then let it simmer in its sauce and then mix some rice and there we go. Din din is done done. It's like a butter, from the same people from, what is it, Patiques or Batiques or Patiques, I don't know. They make butter chicken too. This is a mango chicken. We've never tried it before, so we're excited. Excited to try something new. And of course, mango and chicken go very well together, so can't see it going wrong. Strawberry ice in the fridge. Yum. Go get it. Yeah, exactly. Share with the rest of the class. Who else brought snacks for 459 people? 459 people? What? What are you guys doing today? Dairy's a good thing. Dairy is a good thing. Oh, Munchkin would keep a dairy farm in business just by himself. $463. Wow, welcome everybody. Hello, hello. Anybody want to say hello who's new here? Go ahead and say hello. We have lots of knowledgeable people. Hello, Linda Rogers. Happy you're here. Lots of knowledgeable people in the chat you could ask questions to about all sorts of things to do with sewing or crafting or even yarn work. 467. I gotta stop watching the number. It just keeps climbing. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah. We're here to help. So like seriously, ask a question. We're working on a beautiful owl quilt. I'm just doing the last eyebrow right now. And then we just have the beak to do. And it looks amazing. It's a free pattern. If you go !Hoot, !HOOT, we'll do a little sound for you to hear and pop up a link for a free pattern. And you can totally partake in this, bust your stash, make something unique for a nature lover or a bird lover or an owl lover. Just somebody who appreciates a nice big animal like this to go on a wall. Great for a cuddle blanket for the couch. Definitely a wall hanging for sure. It makes an amazing wall hanging. That's where I would do with it, that's for sure. So I'm kind of glad that's what Lois has planned for it to hang in her studio. Giving everybody the thinking eyes. Hello from England. Well, hello. Welcome here. Welcome. Got people from all over the place. We have a cornucopia, peoples. See where you're from? We're Ontario, Canada here. Hello, Suzanne. I've been hiding in the background today, and I'm busy cutting another shut-in quilt. This will make number 4. What do you mean shut-in quilt? Is there a pattern for that? Could you share it to our website, www.sewit.com and .ca. But .com is where you'd want to share it. .com. Indeed. We're almost done our last eyebrow. It's a long process. You got to do an applique stitch, so it's taking some time. I'm not normally this patient with the sewing machine, so I gotta show patience myself. So, and even that's a bit hard sometimes. Cause I'm in a hurry to get things done. I wanna rush into the life's no fun. All I gotta do is live and die. I'm in a hurry and don't know why. All right, who's the band? Anybody? Who's the band? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No answers. Alabama! Cotton Joe wins! I don't know what you're winning, but you're winning my appreciation that you know Alabama. Thank you, Cotton Joe. Pop, they are asking me the size of the quilt. Oh, it is. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, sorry. Somebody's saying a bad word. There we go. You type it in. It's wider than it is longer because of the owl, right? But you could always add something. You could always add something for sure on the bottom or whatever to help bulk it out. North Florida, hello. Well, thank you, Dolores. We're happy you're here. We're just finishing the last eyebrow. We're almost there. And then we got the beak to add. It's looking really good. I'm very happy with the process and the project so far. It'd be nice to finish it off today since I got the stabilizer on Wednesday, was it? Yeah, and then I spent Thursday cutting, making sure everything was cut out and adhered on one side. And because I knew that was going to be very time consuming, it actually took just shy of 2 hours to make sure everything was traced and cut out and, you know, and then cut out again. So it took a little bit of time. So I'm glad I didn't do it on the stream today because that would have taken too much time. We would never have finished the quilting, or the making of the quilt top. But we definitely will be. Let's just have a little bit more on this eyebrow here, and then we got the beak. It's been a labor of love. Definitely a challenge, lining up those angled diamond-shaped seams here. Like they weren't easy. They weren't easy. They had their moments. Sounds like I'm talking about a disgruntled toddler. Had its moments. Hello, Kim. Happy you're here. What's going on? Hello, Nadia. How are ya? Have to go bye. Oh, bye. All right. Well, laters. It's nice to see ya. Next time, stick around a little longer. Catch up. Find out what's going on. How's it going in your life? Okay, we're getting there. It's like, are we there yet? Almost. So close. Almost. Okay, of course, overlap a little couple stitches. It did start to rain? It kind of looked like it was getting a little gloomy out there, honey. I thought maybe it might. Indeed. All right, so that is that down. Let's put our beak on. Let's get beaking. We can get beaking off now. And I use chunks. I use chunks of bits to put this one together. I didn't really think it mattered. You know what I mean? As long as all the glue was covered on the fabric, right? So, peel this paper off here. Stick our face where we're supposed to. Oh, I didn't mean to crumple that up. Whoops. Our beak where we're supposed to. Let's line this up. Tip's got to go up there. Okay, like that. Actually, straight down the center. Equal on both sides. And then give a press. Okay. Because it's got to meet up here with those points right there, just like that, right? Make sure we give it enough time to adhere. Gotta wait a few seconds for that glue to get warmed up and then adhere itself to the fabric. Okay. Scoot this up a little bit more so you can get this tip at the bottom. Okay. Woot! 476? That's amazing! I think that's our highest number yet. I think that's our highest number yet. So wonderful. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here with us today. We are here every Saturday at 1 p.m. and usually once a month we have a 12-hour live stream. All right. Super cute. Okay. Got to sew the beak down. Got to sew the beak down. Oh, hold on. Let's get that. It's a little bit sticking up there. Hold on. Oh, thank you very much, Suzanne. It was kind of hard because I was trying to bust my stash, but it had to have bigger pieces. Like it wasn't just fat quarters or anything like that. You needed bigger chunks. Oh, well, thank you, Sharon. That's really nice. It's really nice that you changed your mind on liking the owl. Okay, now let's move it over here. Let it cool. Let it cool a second, and then we will stitch it down. Oh, she bought it. Every penny, every penny. I'm gonna put extra loving in the stitching. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I wanted to add some character to it, not just put like a zigzag stitch or anything like that, right? I want to add some character. Okay. Let's get this under here and go down one side and then the next. Make sure my tip is up near the bottom of my blue eyebrows. And then we get to show it off as soon as this is stitched down. So cute. Yeah, I was trying to, it was, I think I literally spent like a half a day trying to pick fabrics for this project, because for one, I wanted it to look good. I don't want it just to look like, you know, someone upchucked on my fabric, and this is what it made. I wanted complementary fabrics, what would go together, what would make a nice, bright, natural kind of looking owl. Not saying I don't like their bright colors that they used in their pattern. I'm just, what I had with my stash, how can I make it work? So, and that's kind of what my idea was. If I made it like a barn owl, so it had the browns and yellows and greens and blues sort of color contrast to them, hopefully it would still look really lovely together. And it seemed like it turned out nice. I was quite pleased when we were putting all the sections together. I liked how it looked. So you know, and some of these fabrics are in quilts I've made for my nieces. Oops, I cut thread. I didn't mean to cut thread. Some things I made for my nieces, and then some things I made for my mom, and some things I made for me. You know, so it's nice to be able to share that fabric connection with Lois, right? Or whoever, you know, would have won the quilt, right? So nice to have that fabric. I don't know, I like a fabric connection. So I like scrappy, and I like eclectic and crazy and weird. Oh, I know, I was going to say, some people wanted to partake in the Polaroid quilt, so I'm giving them a couple weeks to get their stuff mailed in, because I know that sometimes the postage is a little slow, or they're having a hard time getting to the post office because, you know, a lineup and so on and so forth. So, you know, I understand, no worries. We can pick it up whenever we get a few more in and continue working on the quilt. So we got lots of other projects we can work on. And of course, it's nice to be able to finish this one up now that the stabilizer arrived. So, okay, there we go. Try to learn with every project something new or something we can share with other people. So, Nana's good boy. Brainwashed him. Yeah, he's a cutie though. He's a cutie. Cutie patootie. All right. Okay. 85. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So what I'm going to do is, because when I had to put the beak down, you have to put the beak down first and then the yellow goes on top. I put the yellow on top of the beak and then pressed it down. So I'm still going to stitch around the yellow part of the beak, okay? So just to make sure everything's going to stay where I want it to stay. So we're still going to do a little stitchery. Okay. And then we will be done this quilt top. I mean, if you wanted a little longer, Lois, I have some of this material here. I could probably add about 4 inches on the bottom if you wanted. Other than that, I'll just keep it the way it is. I don't know how long a space you have for it to hang in. If you wanted an extra 4 inches or something on there, I could totally add 4 inches. I believe that's about what I have left. Do a nice big strip across the bottom, or split between the top and the bottom so the owl sits more center. I mean, it's up to you. Really, Pop? Had to bring up the label. Sorry, Sarah Day. Yours does not have a label. I had a business card, though, in the pocket. So you would never forget. Yikes. Choking on air. Takes great talent to trip upstairs and choke on air. I'm telling you right now. Not all have the talent, but I do. New to breathing. They're new. I got new lungs. I'm not the only one to choke on air. I'm pretty darn sure of that. Cute little owl quilt, and if you want, it's a free pattern, exclamation Hoot. If you would like air sandwich. It was filling. Exclamation Hoot gets you a link to this free pattern for this owl project. 73 by 68, I believe is what Pop said. That's a good size, and of course you can always bulk it out with a couple of borders. You can add leaves or trees or something else. I mean, really, the option is endless. It's the only thing that's going to stop you is your imagination. So go wild, go crazy. It's airtime. Probably. Say it is weird without having them here. It's when you're so used to something for 11 years and then all of a sudden it's gone. Just like my mom, used to something being there for 48 years and now she's gone. And there outside. Oh, our grandson spent the night with us. Our son was on a 72-hour shift and our daughter-in-law is working on her master's and just came down with it. Oh, no, not shingles. Pop's mom used to get shingles like almost every other year, and they said, oh, you can only get it once. And I'm like, lies. She had it many times, and I felt so bad for her, and I tried to help her any way I could. Whatever she needed, cream-wise, running around, cooking, cleaning, I would try and help her whenever she had an outbreak of shingles. I felt so horrible for her. Oh, I hope she heals up fast there, Allison, that's for sure. That's so painful on the body. Stress, yeah. No, I'm using an applique stitch. It's like it kind of looks like a baseball stitch. It goes this way and then this way, and then this way, but it's on a bit of an angle, not a straight stitch. So like a bit of an angle. So it kind of looks like the stitching of a baseball bat, if that makes any sense at all. That Laurel. Hopefully that helps. It doesn't look angry, does it, Lois? I hope not. It's inquisitive. It's giving you the quizzical eye. Oh, is that a feather stitch, Pat? I didn't realize that's what a feather stitch was. Oh, very nice. Well, all the more appropriate for this project. Who would have thunk it? It is cute. I loves it. I loves it. It looks nice in the camera too, so it's nice to see it that way. He looks intelligent, exactly. We just need a little, you know, a little pipe hanging out or something. Attitude, exactly. He's a hoot. I'm glad you like it. Now I can get it on the long arm as soon as I get the baby quilt finished up. He's saying, really? Yeah, exactly. He's questioning what's going on. It'll be the shenanigans that everybody gets up to in Lois's shop. He'll be questioning them with the look. Oh, very cute. Yeah, it turned out well. I'm very pleased with that. Very nice. Good project. A little confusing at times, but we got it through. We got through. We got through it. Anybody have any questions about this? 478 of us. Anybody have any questions about this? Exclamation hoot if you would like the free pattern. It's not our pattern, but I'm happy to share it with you. We try to find free patterns that we share with everybody when we're working on weekend projects like this and weekend live stream projects, and yeah, and so everybody can partake. Hopefully whatever you thought was a pin or a thread is gone now. I've cleaned up some of them. Thank you very much, Heather. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Yours was amazing. I'm like, oh, geez, now I got Lori's to live up to. Look at hers. It's perfect. It's just perfect. Needs a monocle? He kind of does, doesn't he, Valerie? Lois may get one with, you know, it dangles off the side. Then you can come up and put this little, like, you know, plastic monocle over the eye. A little pipe and a little hat with little flabby ears. Indeed. I see you pulling back your hair. You need to use a clip to tack it down. Wouldn't that look cute? Oh, I don't know. Well, it needs to be a little longer, I think. I could almost tuck it behind my ear. I'm sorry? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, that's a huge tip, Ethel. Thank you so much. Big hugs. A sewing clip. I think I have one around the corner here. No. Oh, I do. Oh, I got purple one. We can make this happen. Come on. There. Take a little antenna. Sorry. Would you... sorry. Would you do it again knowing how trying it is? Yes, I would actually, Teresa. I think I wouldn't before when I wasn't getting a few things lined up. But now that I understand a little bit more, and there is a little bit left up to your own interpretation as a intermediate or an advanced sewer. So, so those are two keys to point into there. I think I would like to try it again because I really would like to figure out what went wrong with the 2 7/8 cuts, and then those cuts that I made and why they didn't line up where they should have. Because we all saw on the stream, it was way too much of a gap. Like there was no way fans or buts about it. It was not happening. And I used the templates, so I don't know. Some parts yes, some parts no. So yeah. I have used Wonder Clips to hold my hair off my face. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, Christine had a question. What was that? Sorry. Christine Novella had a question. I missed it. Sorry, honey. Got tickle. Oh, any words of wisdom for someone working on their first Irish chain? I'm using jelly rolls. Oh, okay. Seams. Line them up. Line them up where you can. It really gives the overall effect of the chain piecing of the Irish chain come into effect. It looks really lovely if everything's kind of nice and precise. Flipping, flopping your seams from light to dark, those sorts of things, making sure you don't have too much bulk on one side. Pressing your seams open sometimes will help depending on the thickness of your fabric and which way you're going and color-wise. And keep everything nice and square. If it says to square up to 4.5 by 4.5 and you think, oh, it's close enough, no, square it up to 4.5 by 4.5 or whatever it says to square up to. So yeah, definitely. Oh, we missed one for Anne. I'm sorry. Thank you, Anne, for the donation. Greatly appreciated. Did you have to change the size on the album? No, I did not change a thing. I never changed. I just printed it off the way it came from the exclamation Hoot. There is lots of pages because of all the template cutouts. So be prepared for that. And it does give you for both sides. So when you have to do the eyebrows, it's giving you for the one side and the other, not just flip the fabric over onto something and so on and so forth. Giving you both templates to cut out, okay? So do know that. And I didn't change anything of the templates. No, I kept it just the way it is. I thought it would be easier that way. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. I really like it too, and I'm glad Lois liked it enough to do the silent bidding on the auction for it. So I thought it looked complimentary to me. I thought it looked nice and very natural and not too bright and in your face. Though if I had those colors, I probably would have used them, but this is what I had, and it wasn't anything to buy anything new. It was to bust my stash in my collection that I would have had already. So. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We had a lot of fun putting this together. Definitely an experience along the way. A little seam ripping, and because I had one section misplaced the whole time. I think that was when we first started on the first day, but Munch can help me with that. So we sang the seam ripper song together, and away we went. Oh, thank you, Lois. Yes, thank you. Hold on. Let me move this stuff out of the way. And then to go with it, hold on. I can actually probably take it all off. Is this lovely gold fabric? Isn't that nice? Indeed. Can you see that? It's got some gold and some green and some browns and tans and a little bit of yellow, and yeah. Isn't it? It's perfect. It's perfect for it. It looks absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, it's going to look really nice together. So, and then with this fabric here, the wood, the wood grain that I used for one of the eyebrows is going to be the binding, but I'm going to put a thicker binding on it, so it looks nice, like a frame. I think that would look nice. Yeah, it would look beautiful. I hope so. So good choice. It was a good choice for sure. Sorry. Yeah, I think it looked lovely. Very nice. I like how it turned out. Like I said, I've never appliqued anything this big before, like these pieces, and is this much on a project. That was definitely a learning experience for me there. So. How will you quilt it? I'm going to, well, it's going to be a long arm Wednesday, but I think I'm going to add some nice little wavy stitches, not too much in the eyebrows itself. I'm not sure I'm going to do anything in the eyes. I think I kind of want them to pop out a bit. And in fact, I may actually trapunto the eyes here and leave the eyebrows, or trapunto the eyes and the eyebrows. I haven't quite decided yet. What do you guys thought on the trapunto part? So if you're not sure what trapunto is, it's adding an extra layer of batting just to these sections here before you add the basic batting to the inside of the quilt. So, but I'm gonna kind of pop in between each of the little sections here, going around, just hopping around from edge to edge. And then in this part here, kind of just doing some fun fillers to fill it all in. Love the trapunto? Like that idea, yeah? Good, good. I just think it'll make the eyes stand out a little bit, and especially if it's going to be a wall hanging. And I'll make sure things get stitched down, so it's not going to be like bobulous sort of eyeballs or whatever, but it'll get stitched. It'll get stitched down. So I may do it on here first with the batting, and then be able to put another layer of batting. I may put two. You think so? All right, good. I'm happy you guys are liking that idea because I think it would just look lovely just to have that little bit of pop of dimension with it when it's already such a dimensional sort of quilt. Yeah, good, good, good. Sorry, I got a silly tickle. Yeah, exactly. What does Lois think? It's her project. Yeah, I'll do the beak too, Christina. Yeah, I meant like anything that I've stitched down here today, pretty much. Love the idea. Awesome. Good, good, good. I think it'd just be fun to have it stand out that much more, you know what I mean? Thank you. It looks good, doesn't it, Allison? We did good. I'm happy with it. Yeah, have them stand out. Exactly, Linda. Yep. The eyebrows give it so much character, don't they? They give it so much character, those eyebrows. You can put one up a little bit, put one down a little bit, put them, you know, there's so many things you could express them wise, right? So, for sure. Any other questions before we say adios for today? And thank you, everybody, for 2 hours and 46 minutes of your time. We greatly appreciate it. Any questions? Any questions? I think big googly eyes would have been funny too, actually. I don't know if they make them that big. That'd be funny if they did. Would you make a smaller one for yourself? That would be some interesting dimensions, because that'd be some small diamond cut pieces. I don't know about that, Teresa. I'd have to think about that. It looks so different, and now you have the face. Oh, now that we have the face different in the end. Yeah, different. Yeah, I hear you. What are we doing next? It's going to be a free pattern. It's colorful, and I will share it with everybody via the website this week, I promise. So bust your scraps, bust your colors. It's an easy one. We can plug away at it, and literally I can take some racks off or containers off my shelf that have already been pre-cut in the fabric set. So, and we're just gonna do that. Indeed, and we may just give it away. Maybe, we'll see. The end of May, Linda. When was the day we said, Pop? I can't remember. Was the 30th? Okay. So the 30th. They're 30th there, Linda. Next 12 hours. And we'll either make some cinnamon bread, or we'll make some poutine, or we'll make cinnamon bread and poutine. Or cinnamon rolls and poutine. It'll be something. All right, see you. Bye, Miss Helly. Thank you for showing up and hanging out with us for a guild meeting today. You got lots? I know I do too, Deanne, so we got to get on that. This was a stash buster. Now we need to get back onto a scrap buster. Fabric busting. That's what we need to do. All right, any other questions? Lots of green. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of the weekend. It's going to be nice here tomorrow, so I'm going to get the boys out in the yard, and we're going to get some work done and get some fresh air and play with Sophie and just kind of get our lives together, tidy it up a bit, and just keep plugging on, because that's what I know people would want us to do. So, really, Fly? Mm-hmm. I love hanging out with you. I love hanging out with you too. Thank you so much. Big hugs, everybody. I'm glad you were here, Lois. I'm glad you were here to see this come together. That made me very happy that you were here today. So, thank you. Back to bed. All right, take care, everybody. Big hugs. We'll see you soon.